Ready to go here? There we go. Good morning, everyone. I'm John Murray, City Controller for the City of Scranton. Today, we're opening bids for the Trip Park Stormwater Project. And I'm here in City Council chambers with my Deputy Controller, Mary Lynn Carey, my Assistant, Kim Giorgetti. Tom Rabel was here today from, right? I got that right. Yeah. Yes, Tom Rabel was here today. And as well as Julie Reed from our purchasing department. So, let's share the screen and commence with the opening of the bids. And there is Trips Park Stormwater Project. Submitted responses. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We will unseal the bids. The bids are unsealed, and we will turn it over to Julie to read them. There you go, Julie.
Our first bidder is BT Adams LLC. ITB content is there.
Okay, let's see. All right, next time back over here. All right, but we're going to go to addendum 3 because it has different rates on it. So this one is just passive for going.
It's said addendum 3.
That is addendum 3?
That's
It does say that it's okay. Well, we'll go down the bottom, read that, and then we'll see the
okay. Total bid is $863,876.90. They have 30 years experience. They are registered. They do have a bid bond. The affidavits, the affirmative action is there. The non-segregated is also there. The disclosure form is signed. And the insurance coverage, BT Adams LLC agrees to maintain all required insurance coverages for the duration of the contract. BT Adams LLC is not in violation of any regulatory rules or regulations, and BT Adams LLC is not involved in any litigation against the city of Scranton. They have their insurance certificate. The certification regarding lobbying is there. The non-collusion is also there. And the additional information on conviction finding of liability is there. And this project meets the requirements of the city responsible contractor ordinance. Please complete the attached form. The form is there.
Is that the same number as the last?
No.
No.
Our next bidder is James T. O'Hara Incorporated. The ITB content is there.
It's addendum number 1. What time for that? Can't do anything on that, right?
No.
Okay, so go down the bottom number the other ones.
Okay. The pricing information is $998,455. They have 36 years experience. They are registered. They have a bid bond. Their affidavits, their affirmative action is there. The non-segregated is also there. The non-disclosure. It is signed. The insurance coverage, James C. O'Hara Incorporated will provide all types and amounts of insurance coverages required by the city of Scranton. James T. O'Hara Incorporated is not currently in any violation of any regulatory rules or regulations that may impact its operations and is not involved in any litigation within the city of Scranton. And they have their insurance certificate. They have their certification for lobbying. They also have their prior conspiracy, collusion, and public bidding. They have their non-collusion affidavit. And they have their form that the project meets the requirements for the city responsible contractor ordinance. Their form is there.
It didn't read it.
Oh.
The other one didn't say it didn't. For clarification, the pricing table on the main sheet is the one we're using.
Yes, if you look at the pricing table they submitted, if you look at line item 5, like
Okay, let's look at the ones they submitted.
Wait. 1 second. There's something different missing on this one. That's in. What now?
Go back to the pricing table.
Which one?
Go to the submit one. That wouldn't come up though, would it? Okay, go to line 5. There, that one, right? That's good. Okay. Yeah, so read that one then.
Okay. This is $987,065. Our next bidder is Lindy Corporation. ITB content is there. The cost and price. That's it.
It says addendum 30.
Yeah.
Okay. $1,157,606.50. They have 19 years experience. They are registered. Okay, they do have a bid bond. Okay, their affidavits are here, the affirmative action and the non-segregated. The disclosure form is signed. The insurance coverage, Lindy will comply with required insurance coverage. And Lindy Corporation is not currently in any violation of any regulatory rules or regulations. And Lindy Corporation is not involved in any litigation with the city of Scranton. Their certificate of insurance this year. Their certification regarding lobbying is there, their non-collusion affidavit and prior conspiracy collusion and public bidding. There's no. An affidavit is there. And the project meets the requirements of the city responsibility contractor ordinance. They have their form here. Next bidder is Pioneer Construction Incorporated.
ITB content is there. The cost and price. Cost and price is $1,251,513.
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
Sorry, folks. We see it? Okay. Submitted bids.
Okay.
Let's look at that anyway. I think we did that. We looked at, no, we didn't look at that. Okay, so we just did. Okay.
The years of experience, they have 29 plus years. They are registered. They have their bid bond. Their affidavits, their affirmative action is there. The non-segregated is there. The non-collusion is signed.
Get out again? We knocked out again? Let's see.
The insurance coverage if successful bidder Pioneer Construction Incorporated will carry the types and amounts of insurance listed. All insurance coverages will name the city of Scranton as additional insured and will kept effective during the contract period. Pioneer Construction is not currently in violation of any regulatory rules or regulations that may impact its operations. And Pioneer Construction Company Incorporated is not involved in any current litigation against the city of Scranton. They have their certificate of insurance. They have their certification regarding lobbying. Okay. The prior conspiracy, collusion, and public bidding, the answer is no. And they have their non-collusion affidavit. And the project meets requirements for the city responsible contractor ordinance. Please complete the attached form, and they do have their form here. Okay, our next bidder is RLE Enterprise. The ITB content is there.
Say line 5, is that the one that would
Line 5, what is the quantity on that?
28,
2880.
2880?
That's correct, that's the addendum.
Okay.
Total bid is $693,125. They have 30+ years experience. They are registered. They have a bid bond. Their affidavits, the affirmative action is there. The non-segregated is there. And the disclosure form is signed. For their insurance coverage, our LE will have all required insurance coverages. Our LE is not currently in violation of any regulatory rules and regulations that may impact its operations. Our LE is not involved in any current litigation against the city of Scranton. They do have a certificate of insurance. Their certification upon regarding lobbying is there. Prior conspiracy, collusion, public bidding, the answer is no. The non-collusion is also there. And the project meets the requirements of the city responsible contractor ordinance. They do have their form.
Again. Okay. One more minute. Oh, stuff here. Okay. Um,
And the last bidder is Rutledge Excavating. The ITB content is there. Cost and price. This is addendum 3.
Oh, no. 2880 on line 5.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
$683,895.
That's
They have 14 years experience. They are registered. They do have a bid bond. The affirmative action is signed. The non-segregated is also signed. The non-collusion, or I'm sorry, the disclosure by respondent form is signed. The insurance coverage, Rutledge Excavating Incorporated carries all required insurances for this project. Rutledge Excavating Incorporated is not currently in violation of any regulatory rules or regulations. And Rutledge Excavating Incorporated is not involved in any current litigation against the city of Scranton. And they do have a certificate of insurance. They have their certification upon lobbying. They have not been found convicted or found liable. Conspiracy or collusion with respect on bidding or any public contract within the last 3 years. Their non-collusion is there. And the project meets the requirements of the city responsible contract ordinance. They have their form completed.
I gotta check.
Hmm.
Which one of the boxes is it? There's one more above that, I think. There. That's it. Thank you, Julie. Stop the share. Okay, that completes the reading of our bids and opening of our bids for this project. The bids will be turned over to the respective departments for their review, as well as the legal department. Once a determination has been made, the winning bidder will be notified. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you next time from the city of Scranton.